Coach Phipps, congratulations on a good showing by your men at the Pac-12 Conference Championships. That had to be thrilling for you.
Yeah, it was. We were hoping that we could, sneak into that top five, but it's a very competitive conference. First seven schools were ranked in the top 21. So for us to finish sixth and have John Whalen and Michael Williams run so well was really fantastic.
And a lot of freshmen that you don't usually see in a Pac-12 championship race.
Yeah, we relied on freshmen a lot, and it can be a tricky thing. And as they make that adjustment from running 3 miles or 5K up to the 8K, but they've done a great job. And looking, to the future, if we scored out just the returners, we're third in the conference meet. So bright future for this group.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So now we're going to the NCAA West Regionals. For the men, different length of course.
Mm-hmm.
How do you prepare to go from running 8Ks most of the year to a 10K now?
Well, our preparation has been 100% for the 10K. From day one, we prepared like we were going to nationals, and we knew in order to go to nationals, we have to be able to run one really good 10K to get there, and then another good one once we're there. So we're actually happy that it's a 10K. We're more prepared for a 10 than we are for an 8. So despite even a greater adjustment for the freshmen, they're really ready to go.
So you've already run in the course. It's Jefferson Park Golf Course in
Mm-hmm.
Seattle. Do you like that course?
Yeah, I do. It's and the team likes it, and it's actually not too different from our home course. So the 150 some odd miles of running on our course are really going to help us on that course as well.
And then we kick Colorado out because they're a different region
Mm-hmm.
team, and kick Utah out on the women's side. So how do you feel your team can do at this West region this year?
I think really well. We're sixth ranked going in. Based on my calculations, I think 6 teams will make it out of the West. Based off of NCAA calculations right now, we are the very first team out. Of the 31 teams make it. Probably the most underrepresented sport at NCAA's. 31 of 300 plus teams only make it, and right now we're sitting at 32, which isn't a great place to be, but in a way it really is, because we've yet to put I think our best race out there. We've been a little bit hit and miss. We haven't had all guys firing on the same day, so we're really excited about our opportunities.
You can present it to them as they control their fate, really.
Oh, we do. Yeah, we know the course really well. We know the teams that we have to beat. It's going to be planned out perfectly, and this is a tough, smart running group, and we'll be ready to go.
For your women's team, this is probably a stretch to think that they can qualify for the NCAAs, but you still have a chance to reach personal bests. How do you set goals for your women's team?
We set some regional ranking goals at the very beginning of the year, and top 10 was, what our goal was, and we got up to pretty close to that during the year as we beat Arizona and UCLA and dropped back a little bit after Pac-12. But much healthier now, and goal still to be in the top 10, which I think is a very achievable goal. And with Charlie being healthy now, I think that's really going to make a huge difference. And she has, I think, a really good opportunity to be in the top 25 as an individual.
Talk a little bit about your captains for each team, and maybe what their obligations are, what you would like to see them do in leadership going into this week. Talk about the men's captain first.
Well, John Whelan's been absolutely fantastic. So on both sides, really, we don't do anything different than what they've done throughout the year. They've been, from day one, absolutely fantastic. Leadership on and off. I can't speak enough about those two. So really, I think it's just reminding the guys of the hard work that they've put in. John being kind of that on-field, almost an on-field coach a little bit, during warm-ups and things like that. Obviously we're all on the same page, and he knows exactly the goals of the team. So it's just fantastic having someone like him around. And Charlie's the same way, and she's actually taken on greater and greater leadership roles throughout the year. I couldn't have, again, speak any better about Charlie. She's just been fantastic, and she's going to be a great leader for us on the field.
Well, the weather conditions look like they're going to be very similar to what we had during Pac-12 conference championships here in the Palouse. So Are you prepared for whatever it brings, rain, sun, wind,
Yeah,
cold?
we really are. We've seen just about everything, and I think the workout that we did yesterday at the golf course was almost identical weather to what it's supposed to be in Seattle. So yeah, the course, the weather, there's nothing that we're not ready for.
Do kids just put that out of their mind when they get the bib on, they're ready to race?
This group does anyway. I can't speak for anybody else, but I know this group absolutely does.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, and we'll know next Saturday if we make it to the NCAA championships. Men haven't been there since 2009, so that'd be a great goal.
Yeah, thank you very much, and go Cougs.